does my microphone need to be on? See how mine is muted?
Yes, you can.
How they
And
go?
just so y'all know, who's ever sitting next, oh, that's Vanessa. Roboton, you need to shift over to your left. There you go. Moving.
I don't see where I unmute myself though. Oh, right here. Okay.
Well, I think it's 6:30
My page
and
keeps
we
changing.
can get started.
I clicked on it.
Yes, somebody nod, yes? Yes, all right, cool. So I want to welcome you all to the Ocular Aesthetic presentation featuring Dr. Ayana Robita. It is a great honor and privilege to have her join us. Dr. Robita, for those of you all who don't know, is a graduate of Tuskegee. Her undergrad she did in Tuskegee. She actually came out of New Mexico. And if I'm saying that wrong, she'll tell me.
That's right.
Us, all of us. She's been practicing in the field of optometry for many, many years. And of course, I wouldn't trust any person to come in and examine our patients. You all know who know me, how I am about that. At any rate, she is an avid enthusiast of skincare. She's been doing it for many moons now. She's actually featured on TikTok, and she has did a lot of sponsored content for a skincare line called Pureology. But I'm not going to keep you all. I want to give her the opportunity to say a few words and go ahead and get into this presentation. And so, Dr. Robita, if you would, take it away.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hart Moreland. I definitely appreciate your introduction. For you guys that don't know me, my name is Dr. Ayana Robita. I am an avid skincare enthusiast, and through my work with Dr. Hart Moreland, we have decided to merge my love of skincare with our ocular dry eye clinic that we run here. And we found that the two things really do go hand in hand. So what is ocular aesthetics? So we're going to go through some of the history of ocular aesthetics. I'm going to define it for you, the history, what the new emergent trend is, what our next steps are, the services and treatments that we provide here at this location that can help with that, and also just your general accessibility to ocular aesthetics. All right, so ocular aesthetics historically have been primarily focused on surgeries. So surgeries like blepharoplasties, ptosis, where you're doing a surgery on the lid. Blepharoplasty is where you are, if you look at the picture, you're removing the bags under the eyes. But they were major surgeries that had long recovery times. They were very cost prohibitive. Everybody couldn't afford them. They were hard to get. And so that has been traditionally what ocular aesthetics has been focused on. So fixing your lids, fixing the bags under your eyes. But now we're moving on. And there's a new emerging trend in ocular aesthetics, which is non-surgical. So that's what the trend is moving towards. So we're talking about different skincare uses that you can do and different procedures that you can have that are non-invasive that will help tighten up the skin around the eyes, on the face, and the neck. So the rise in ocular aesthetics will play an important role in healthcare as well as in beauty domains. It's going to be one of those things that crosses both lines. And as optometrists, we have a unique opportunity to be a key player in the field of ocular aesthetics. Because who better than your eye doctor to tell you what was good for your eyes or what is good to go around your eyes, what type of products, what type of things that you can use. You know, we look at eyes every day, so we should definitely be involved in any kind of clinical decision-making processes that is going to involve your eyes. So the first critical step when you want to offer any kind of ocular aesthetic service is to treat dry eye. We have to manage the ocular surface disease first. If your eyes are red, if they're burning, if they're watering all the time, if your lids are puffy because you're, rubbing them all the time, we have to address the ocular surface disease first before we can address anything else. So dry eye is a chronic problem. It affects all people of all ages, all races. There is the common denominator. Everybody will suffer from dry eyes. So especially right now, when we have a system or a community that's based on screens, everything we do is based on a screen. We look at computer screens, we look at our phones, we watch TV. All of these things mean that everyone at this current time is probably suffering from some form of dry eye, whether it be very mild to the very severe. So when we first start by treating the ocular surface, we can improve the comfort of the eye, we can restore your vision, and we can enhance the natural aesthetics of the eye. So that's where we would start first. So some of the ways that we can help our patients is through education. Patient education is key. So under the age of beauty influencers, which I've fallen victim to myself, that's where I learned a lot of the information that I know. But beauty influencers are out here telling you, hey, use this mascara, use this eyeliner, use this foundation. It's great. It lasts all day long. But they're not also telling you, and they may not know, that some of those ingredients in those products can be adversely affecting your eyes. It can cause you to have more meibomian gland dysfunction, affect the tear film, affect your lids, so false eyelashes, things like that. These things will all have an adverse effect on your eyes and on your skin. And so your information should be coming from a credible source, someone who does their research, someone who knows some of the things that can be prevented or things that you should avoid to prevent complications. And this is especially true if you're already suffering from dry eyes. So here at Elevated Eyecare, we offer a dry eye clinic, and we have a lot of patients that are women, they wear makeup, and they may not know that that makeup that they're wearing, or even how they remove that makeup at night, is causing or exacerbating their dryness. So realistically, we know if you have a favorite mascara, you have a favorite skincare product, me just talking to you today is not going to make you give that up, nor is that the intent. But what I want to do is promote education and knowledge. And so if you know better, next time when you buy certain things and you're looking to, try out a new product, you may remember this webinar and you may look at some of the ingredients and say, hey, maybe this is not the greatest decision, or this is not the greatest product to make. So we have some very everyday causes of MGD. And if you don't know what MGD is, it is meibomian gland dysfunction. The meibomian glands are your oil glands that lie along your lash line, top and bottom. And it's responsible for providing the oil layer to your tear film. So if you're not producing enough tears, or if you're not producing enough oil from your meibomian glands, or the oil from your meibomian glands is clogged and can't come out, then you're going to have a disruption in your tear film, and then that is going to cause dryness. Dryness can lead to a more severe state of ocular surface disease. So here are some common everyday things that can contribute to your MGD. One is retinol. Everyone knows that retinol is one of the key anti-aging ingredients and also one of the key acne fighting ingredients. And so if you're using a retinol eye cream because you want to target fine line and wrinkles around your eyes, you're most likely contributing to your MGD. Retinol just on your face, as long as it's well away from your eyes, shouldn't really affect your eye health. Also, you have waterproof eye makeup. They make that stuff so that it doesn't come off. Well, guess what it's also doing? It's also sealing in all of your eye glands so nothing can come out. So when you wear waterproof makeup, yeah, it's going to last all day, but you've got no oil expression from your lids while you have that stuff on. So it's sealing the glands. Nothing can come out until you remove it. Another common cause for MGD is sparkly eyeshadow. Now, it's not the eyeshadow itself that's the problem, but just the ingredients and the things that it's made of. Those nice little glittery pieces that when you look, you may see them on your face. Those things can get in your eye as well. And so that can disrupt your tear film, and that can lead to MGD. Parabens is another thing. Parabens are usually involved in a lot of different, anything that has to stay on the shelf. So a paraben is what they use to extend and prolong your life of your products, but they can also have adverse effects. So there are plenty of products now that don't have parabens in them. There are certain parabens that are okay, certain parabens that are not. So that's something that definitely needs further research on your part if you're really looking to cut out that sort of thing. One of the main things is definitely false eyelashes. So people who wear false eyelashes, I hate to break it to you, but you're destroying your meibomian glands, you're destroying your regular eye health, and the microbiome that lives on your lashes naturally get destroyed when you use false eyelashes. Contact lenses and makeup, just in general, overwearing your contact lenses, sleeping in your contact lenses, when you're using eyeliner, putting eyeliner in your waterline here, those are things that can help disrupt and your tear film and cause MGD. And then the last are preservatives. So preservatives are anything that, once again, prolongs the shelf life of your products. For eyes in particular, you're going to find a lot of preservatives in things like Visine and Clear Eyes. So you want to kind of stay away from those products. All right. So we have a list here of some of our ocular enemies. These are some ingredients that you can look for when you're looking at the information sheet on the back of whatever product you have. Benzalkonium chloride, that's commonly known as BAK. That's a common preservative in a lot of eye drops, including glaucoma eye drops. So, there are some things that you're not going to be able to avoid, but you also want to be aware of some of the things that can be causing your eye irritation. Carbon black, we find that in a lot of mascaras and eyeliners, kohl, parabens. So once again, there are certain ingredients that will definitely contribute to your eye irritation. And if you can avoid those, then you may be better off. So let's talk about some of the services and the treatments that we provide. And if you happen to be on YouTube, if you follow our page, we actually have short videos going through each process in depth where you can see exactly what it looks like and how it would feel to get it done. So one of the first ones that we offer here is called Temperature Envy. Now, this is a procedure using radio frequency, and basically you're using a wand, and you can do it on your eyes only, you can do it on your face, or you can do your whole face and neck. Well, through the radio frequency, we are stimulating collagen. Now, collagen is one of those key words. Everybody wants collagen. You're taking collagen supplements. You're using skincare that has collagen in it. Well, those forms of collagen don't help you create more collagen, right? So you're topically applying collagen. But what you need is collagen created inside of the body. And we start to lose collagen as we get older. So what Temperature Envy does is the radio frequency helps to stimulate collagen production in your skin. That collagen production is what keeps your skin looking plump and tight. And that's what you lose as you age. And that's why your face starts to sag a little bit, and you get your crow's feet, and your jawline will start to sag. It's because you lost the collagen in your skin. So Temperature Envy is one of the ways that we can help increase collagen production in your skin from a cellular level, not a topical level. It also helps with dry eye because by increasing the collagen, we're going to increase your blink reflex muscle. So when you blink, you're going to get a nice strong blink that's going to express the oil in those MGD glands, and then you can then help with your dry eye with that, basically. So now we also have LLLT, which is the low light level therapy. And what that does is using different light levels, we stimulate collagen again. It's to a lesser level than a Temperature Envy, but it is still very effective. And we primarily use LLLT when we're treating chalazions and styes and things that you get along your lashes, your lash line, and your eyelids. That is what we use LLT for. It targets that area. We also have Blefex, which is used for treating blepharitis. And so any ladies that wear false eyelashes on a regular basis, Blefex would be something that you would want to do on a regular basis as well. So we're going through and we're deeply cleaning your eyelash line, top and bottom. And so with false eyelashes, you get a lot of leftover debris, you get a lot of leftover glue. If you keep your eyelashes on too long, you can also develop Demodex, or these little eye mites that live along your lash line. So if you're a regular false eyelash wear, whether that be strip lashes or lash extensions, I would definitely recommend you start incorporating BlephX into your regular maintenance routine. You get your nails done, you get your hair done, you need to come see us and get your BlephX done too in between your eyelash appointments. Now, we also offer something called LipiFlow. LipiFlow is specifically targeted to treat MGD. So MGD, once again, are the clogged eye glands or oil glands that you have in your eyelids, top and bottom, and those get congested and they get clogged up. And once they get clogged up, the oil can't be expressed. So with LipiFlow, what we're doing is we're putting some mild clamps on the eyes. They are not painful at all. And it warms up and it heats up and it starts to agitate that oil in the glands to help clear out the whole entire gland. That way, when you blink, your oil is expressed the way it's supposed to be. That oil is going to help keep your tears on your eyes longer, therefore keeping your eye lubricated and hydrated at the same time. Now, Latisse, I don't know if you guys have heard about Latisse. This goes into ocular aesthetics and that is purely cosmetic. So they found in certain glaucoma drops that one of the side effects was eyelash growth. And they then in turn took a very small amount of that same property or chemical and put it in an eyelash serum. So Latisse is something that you can use to help grow your eyelashes. Upneek is one of the newer drugs on the market, and that's an actual drop that you use. So Upneek will help lift your eyelids. So some people will have one lid that's a little lower than the other, or both lids may be a little sleepy looking. And so what Upneek will do is you take one drop in the morning and it'll raise that eyelid so that if you take pictures and you notice your eyes don't look equal, it's something mild, but it's something that can also be noticeable, especially to the person themselves. And Upneek can definitely help with that non-invasively. You do not need a surgery to actually physically lift your eyelid up now. And then the last category are what we consider nutraceuticals, which are basically supplements for the eye. Most of the vitamins that you find over the counter at your local drugstore and your local convenience mart don't really have a lot of nutritional value in it that you think they do. And also most of the regular like multivitamins and things that you can get over the counter don't have an eye component to it. And there are definitely supplements that you can take to help support your eye health, including dryness, glaucoma, and macular degeneration. So nutraceuticals do play a big role. Excuse me. They play a big role in supporting your health from the inside out. Now, here at Elevated Eyecare, we are working in conjunction with this brand called Epicutus. And so this is a science-based technology brand. And what they did was they developed something with very minimal ingredients. They're all clean ingredients, but it's to help you for recovery. So anytime you have any kind of procedure done to your face, let's say you had a chemical peel, or let's say you did temperature envy or anything like that, what happens is your skin needs to recover. And this line was developed specifically for that. Now, it's not the only time you can use these products, but that's what it's designed for. So it's very gentle on the face and it's very effective. So one of the things that they offer is the lipid serum, right? So the lipid serum, you put it on, it has peptides in it, it has antioxidants in it, and it also has the lipids. And all of that is going to help soothe, plump, and hydrate your skin. They also offer the Hivia cream, which is really made out of chia seeds. So if you know anything about chia seeds, you know how great they are for the body. And that's true for the face as well. So it's a very rich, soothing cream that you can use. It's especially effective when you use it in conjunction with the lipid serum. And then we also have the face mask. So this is really great. It's made out of the same ingredients as the lipid serum. It's just more highly concentrated. So you can put the face mask on for 10 minutes and feel like you're a whole new person. All right. So finally, what I want to talk about is how you can protect yourself and prevent further damage. One of the main things that you want to do is have a consistent skincare routine. It does not have to be 10 steps. A basic skincare routine consists of cleansing your face, using a vitamin C, which is an antioxidant that helps fight free radicals. It helps even out your skin tone. It helps fight hyperpigmentation. It helps boost collagen production in your skin. So vitamin C does a lot of things. And it also, when you use vitamin C in conjunction with your sunscreen, you get a double barrier of protection against the sun. So a simple skincare routine consisting of a cleanser, a vitamin C, a moisturizer, and then last but not least, definitely a sunscreen. If you're a white person, if you're an African American person, if you're an Asian person, if you're a Hispanic person, all people, no matter what color you are, need sunscreen. So the sun is your biggest disadvantage. The sun is what causes the most damage to your skin. You can be out in the sun. Say you went on a summer vacation, you got a really bad sunburn. 10 years later, the effects of that sunburn will start to show up in your face and on your body. That's where you get the little sunspots. Or in some cases, they're hypopigmentation spots. So if you're darker skin, those spots may appear white on your skin as opposed to dark. The sun is what causes the aging. The UVA rays cause aging. The UVB rays is what causes you to burn when you're out too long. So if you're outside and you're not protecting yourself against the sun, you're definitely going to show signs of aging quicker than you necessarily want. If you're going to start using a skincare product or a skincare regimen, consistency is key. That means every single day. It takes anywhere from 30 to 60 days before you start seeing any results from using any skincare, period. So if you're not using it on a consistent basis, it's not going to work. And then last but not least, you want to definitely hydrate. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. You need half of your body weight in ounces to support body function. That's your body function. And you need to drink half of your body weight in water in ounces. Okay. So it helps support your eye health. It helps support your organ health. It helps support your blood flow. Water is necessary for your survival. If you're looking to clear your skin, if you're looking to look a little more hydrated and a little more bouncy, you need to be drinking your water. And that is it for my spiel. But if anyone has any questions, I have my assistant here. She'll read them out loud for me and we can answer any questions that you guys may have.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so I do have a question. Can you suggest a good mascara?
Yes. Yes, I can actually. So, and it's just recently come to my purview, but I have a couple. One is created by a dermatologist and it's called 2020. So you can, the website I believe is Try 2020. They make a good mascara, eyeliner, and a lash serum, I believe. Ilia, ILIA, which is another clean brand. They have a really good mascara. You can find that brand at Sephora. Beauty Counter, I'm not sure if they make mascara, but they do make clean makeup. And so you can try beautycounter.com as well.
Okay, that was the only question we had.
Okay.
What's the best product to clean off eye makeup?
So what's the best product to clean off eye makeup is the question. So this is a great question because you really want to make sure that you're removing your makeup, all makeup, not just your eye makeup, properly. You really don't want to be using makeup wipes. Those can be very harsh on the skin, and especially when you're trying to remove, let's say, waterproof eyeliner or very dark black eyeliner, you spend a lot more time tugging on your face trying to get that stuff off. So I would recommend doing what we call a double cleanse system, which means you're going to use some kind of oil-based product, not oil-free, an oil-based product in order to remove your makeup first. They can come in either a balm, which is like a, looks like Vaseline almost, or it can come in an oil itself. The balm will usually turn into oil after you rub it in your hands. And if you get just a regular oil, that's fine. But you put that stuff on a dry face. So if you have makeup on, I have makeup on today, when I go home, on my dry face, I'm going to put the oil, rub it all in until my makeup starts to dissolve, rinse that off cleanly, and then follow that with another cleanse. So whatever you use to cleanse your face, you follow that with the cleanser. So you're going to do a double cleanse, something that's oil-based to remove the makeup and break it down. And it also does well in breaking down sunscreen. So if you don't wear a lot of makeup, but you wear a lot of sunscreen, an oil cleanser will help break that down as well. And then you're going to follow that with a water-based cleanser, which is something like CeraVe or, your regular kind of cleansers.
Have another question. What SPF is good for your face sunscreen?
So the question is, what SPF is good for face sunscreen? Now, this is a harder question to answer only because they have so many different kind of SPFs or sunscreens out there. And really, you have to find the one that works for you best. I personally tend to like a chemical-based sunscreen. So you have two different types of sunscreen, physical and chemical. They both work effectively or equally as well. So it's really just a matter of preference. A physical sunscreen may be the more traditional sunscreen that you remember, that's thick and white and pasty and kind of hard to rub in. That's because that's made with zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. Those are the two ingredients for physical sunscreen. So I usually don't use those because they tend to leave a cast on my skin. If you're any darker than me, then they can sometimes leave a cast on your skin and you end up looking purplish or grayish. So I tend to use a chemical sunscreen. One of the ones that I prefer and I really love is from Paula's Choice, and it's called the Youth Extending sunscreen, and it's SPF 50. It's a very thin, watery texture, and it rubs right in, and it doesn't leave any kind of cast at all. A good drugstore option is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost, and that comes in a blue tube, and that's also a pretty good lightweight chemical sunscreen that won't leave a cast on your face. But with sunscreens, I have to be honest, you got to try them out, see which ones don't irritate your eyes and see which one doesn't leave any cast on your face, because as soon as you find one that works for you, then that's going to be the one you use.
Is there a resource somewhere that lists products to avoid?
So yes, actually, we do have a resource that we've printed up here that we can hand out. We can also email that out to you. So if you want to leave your email address, then we can definitely get that that little card that we have that lists the ingredients out for you.
I think that's all of the questions.
All right, let me check and see if I have any questions. Let's see here. All right. So if there's no further questions, then I think we're all done.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate you guys logging in. And once again, if you have any questions or want to follow up with any further information, you can find us on the Elevated Eyecare site or page on YouTube. We have elevatedeyecare.org if you want to check our website out. And then also you can follow me or check out some of my videos that go through skincare processes and different products on TikTok. So I'm on TikTok as Dr. IDOCTORAY_. And so Dr. I on TikTok, and I have lots of videos showing different skincare routines and going over different products, including sunscreens.